I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, black, I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm back. Yo, I'm black and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blickety black, 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 y'all, and I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, cause I'm black.
Perfect. Why do they have nicknames?
You should know what the group is called. BAM.
BAM?
Big ass motherfuckers.
Valentine's Day, D. Don't you smell that in the air right now?
Man, you know what I always like? The best thing I ever saw was actually last night. I was watching On Demand Robot Chicken, and Cupid shot a guy in the dick and shot a woman in her crotch. Am I doing wrong? Am I doing this right? I don't know. I died laughing at that. This shit caught me off guard, man. You know what I mean? You know, I was like on my phone and I just glanced up and I saw that. I died laughing.
That's Acrimony in a nutshell for me, man. I swear. It's like,
you know what's here's the sick part.
I've come around because I remember when this movie came out, right? I was like, man, fuck this movie. And D was like, Chris, you gotta understand, this movie is funny. Then I watched the second time and I was like, D is 100% right. I took this shit way too seriously than what it needed to be.
That's my thing. We have had, you know what, nigga, this is actually a perfect time, man. And this is BAM, nigga, so you can talk. Be real with yourself and all the rest of that. I Joe Rogan my shit with this shit, man. I'm high as a motherfucker.
I mean, I would Joe Rogan the shit out of this because
that's what I'm saying. So if you want to talk your shit, talk your shit. But here's the thing. Let's talk our shit about not just the movie Acrimony, but Tyler Perry in general, my nigga. It's funny how I remember when we first started doing this shit, doing Three Black Geeks, and I was trying to do different blogs and different shit. I'm trying to make us be more important than what the fuck we are. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I'm trying. But at the same time, I was really trying to write on something not profound, but I want to get my thoughts out about Tyler Perry. And I just hated how this is this weird shitting we did on Tyler Perry. You know what I mean?
It was the early days. We knew no better.
Yeah. Oh, Medea makes black people look so bad and all the rest of that. Remember, there was a whole lot of black men. There's a lot of black men who still fucking can't stand that motherfucker.
What we didn't realize is that I forgot when Tyler Perry dropped, there was that period, and I think Janelle Hill said it best. We weren't really getting a lot of black material but Tyler Perry stuff because somehow Hollywood forgot black people existed for a minute.
Yeah, Hollywood always goes through these stupid fits of the Negro is self-governing. We don't have to put out no black stuff.
We had the Chitlin Circuit directed DVD movies. That's it.
It was a weird period. It was
35 and ticking. It's like, okay.
It kills me because a lot, but you know, there is something to be said to it because we were getting a whole lot of black movies or a whole lot of good, successful black films, and then there was like nothing for a while. And it's weird how there was nothing. I'm not saying that there weren't like releases but you know, it was just Tyler Perry, and somehow in the mix of all that, it was
Will Packer randomly.
Think like a man.
Well, that's Will Packer. Will Packer.
That was Will Packer?
Yep.
Okay.
Because remember you told me about Rainforest Productions, because remember they did the Twi series and all that stuff. You told me about that. So yeah.
There's Will Packer. So you it's weird how we just shit on the thing on everything when it comes to Tyler Perry, but then there's this weird where you nod your head and respect it thing. I get it when it comes to a lot of our colleagues, and I'm not even naming them. You know who they are. Black on black cinema. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say them out. Jay! I'm not even going to yell these niggas' names out. But here's the thing what kills me with this. Only thing I disagree with is y'all do this weird fucking man tooth joke where you look at Tyler Perry like, oh, to let you drop and die and just bring it close to it. But God damn it, do I respect you? And then you kiss Tyler Perry on the forehead.
I mean,
it's weird.
Here's how it is.
Weird.
So we jumped on Twitter in 2010, right? Yeah, 2010.
Yes, we did.
So
yes, we did. 2010.
I remember because I think a while back we were talking about this. I had to look up the list of films. No bullshit. So 2010 when we jumped in, that's when I think we were kind of on that's when Four Color Girls, I think that's when it started for us, where we were like, God damn it, Tyler. There were other black movies that came out, but again, it was kind of like, so you had like Brooklyn's Finest and stuff. Everybody was, that was a Death at a Funeral, Lottery Ticket.
Death at a Funeral, I was so mad because people shitted on. It was a good
I think
movie.
everybody loved the British one. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
It was like everybody loved the British one, so it's like, all right,
give
cool.
that movie a chance at all.
Yeah.
And to me, just to be honest, that's a lot of fucking balls for y'all, white folk. Y'all steal from everybody else.
But
when
we do it.
But when we do your version of it, it's the Indian version of it.
I remember.
It's the brown. It's the black version. No, it's the African American version.
I remember we distinctly Four Color Girls came out. I remember I had disgust for that movie because I'm like, did he really do a movie where some dude threw kids out the window? God damn! Like, holy shit,
nigga. Here's the thing. Here's the wild thing. I looked up and saw clips of the play. Okay, we can't put that all on Tyler. Holy shit!
To see it on somebody on film, he filmed that like, dog. Can you imagine? That was Michael Ealy that did that shit, right?
Yeah, Michael Ealy was the embodiment of every evil yellow nigga that ever lived.
Can you imagine? I know Michael Ealy was like, oh, God, 5 years ago I did Too Fast and now I'm doing this? God damn, like what is going on?
Life comes at you fast, doesn't it, man?
And I remember we were talking about Lottery Ticket and Family Wedding and like Takers and stuff. So 2010s, it was like, all right, there's some black films, but I
didn't like Takers. I didn't like Takers for one reason.
That was Will Packer, but
it was a good movie. It was a good movie, but I knew this much. Nobody's going to talk about this in 2 years. And I was wrong because after like 6 months, nobody talked about it.
I know, right? Considering that was like Idris Elba, like everybody was like, oh shit, who's this fine-ass black man?
Black folk rolled that dick for a good 6 months. They're like, all right, we're done. We're done.
Which is ironic because even when Idris beat that movie, everybody was like, "Oh shit, Stringer Bell." So I'm pretty sure Idris was like, "God damn it!"
I was still calling this Stringer Bell. Like you ever see Luther? What the fuck is a Luther?
Oh, no, dude. Real talk. When you put me on Luther, I was like, "God damn, this is the truth." Holy shit.
Luther fucking caught me off guard, nigga. So how you think I felt, man?
But,
you know what? Look,
but Tyler, we in our 2010s, we were really giving it to Tyler. We were giving it to him. I think we peaked right at Temptations. And then after that, I think me and you just started easing up on Tyler. Like, you know what? This is just comedy at this point. Fuck it.
You know what? Here's the thing. Tyler Perry doesn't understand that his fucking tragedies, his dramatic movies are way funnier than his fucking comedy. You know what's so depressing? You want to know what's so depressing? And I say this as a black man. Mm-hmm. We reached out to Tyler Perry and said, please give us free tickets to see Boo. Because we think it's
Boo 2 as well.
Hey, check this shit out. I'm glad he didn't give it to. I'm glad we didn't get no response from Tyler Perry Studios at all. You know why? Because I'm gonna be real with you. Boo and Boo 2 are the worst movies that he has ever fucking made.
I said earlier on,
both of those movies are not even a good bad. They're terrible.
I distinctly said, jokingly at one point, that Medea is like the Black Ernest, right? But then you watch Boo and Boo 2, and it's like, but Ernest could actually make this funny. This isn't funny.
Yeah. Yeah. There are a couple jokes. And when I mean jokes, let's give Tyler his credit. They're funny.
Yep.
Very, very funny. But then you realize, wow, so you just did this for what? Why did you even make the movie?
Exactly.
Why did you go through any of this?
Hour and 20 minutes of just, what was that?
You know what? Look, I say this as a half joke. There are kids that could have got fed off of this shit. I'm just saying.
Hey, I got to shout out to Gary though, because he did do a stunt in Boo, the first Boo movie.
Yeah. Good for him.
Hey,
good for him.
Hey, I just remember watching Boo like, all right, Tyler, do your thing, you know, and then Temptation is where I was like, okay, this is just comedy at this point. Fuck it. All right.
Temptation, first, look, actually, Temptation for me is where I am glad Tyler Perry saw it. I mean, like...
he went for it.
You know what? Like, Tyler Perry just sitting there, he gets the anime glasses where you just see nothing there but the glare. He's like, yes, I understand now. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? All I need right now is a cinematographer, and I think I'll be all right. And a new lighting person. That's it. Just new lighting and a cinematographer. That's all I need.
And a drone to get overhead shots of the city.
Hey, Chris, the drones are already there. Hold on. Best part. So what else, Mr. Tyler? That writing staff we got, right? Yeah, fire all of them. But sir, fire all of them. All right, okay, so what about this? Our makeup artist, please, same thing goes to all the writers. Please, like, make their resumes look good. To give them all honors, whatever you want. Give that to our makeup people too. Keep 3 of them though. All the rest can go. All 60 of them? Yeah, all 60 of them. But you need at least. Yeah, shut up. Do what I told you. Just do it. But what about else? You just want a lighter and a cinematographer, right? Yeah. She's a cinematographer. Yeah, I've been working for 24 years. 24 years, and you're a black woman? Yeah. Go ahead, sister. You know what Tyler Perry's do. He's all right now. like he look at her resume. This bitch has been everywhere. Perfect. So why did you get a cinematographer? And why was that? Because I'm sick of y'all niggas saying I don't know how to hold a camera. Now, hey, Chris, you would have to give me points for that. That one, I am glad this nigga got a cinematographer.
Bro, let me tell you something.
I am glad he finally got one.
When he said he didn't have a writing room, why did I immediately picture that Death Note gift of light fucking just Tyler Perry writing the script.
Oh my god. It's not even Death Note. It's not even like they go to death. He just like signs them on to shows that are about to get canceled or going to be failing soon. Hey, I'm on the run. Look, hey, like everybody say what they own, right? Everybody says they like I'm on this show. This one girl said, shit, I'm on Runaways. Everybody wrote, oh, what?
It's Marvel.
It got a second season, though. So it got a second season.
Tyler just stares like, I mean, that's cute and all, but just saying.
Nope. Here's like, but still, here's the thing. Tyler reduced everything, and now all of a sudden he puts out this movie, Acrimony, and then after that he puts oh my god, and after that he puts out maybe the greatest movie ever made, A Fall from Grace.
Let me point out something here. In between all this, he does TV shows, and let me tell you something, right? Look, we all have our imaginations when it comes to sex scenes in black movies. Like, look, there is a part of me that does see the titillation in Will Packer's Twa movies, because that is some like yo, that's almost some like softcore Skinamax level shit in these movies.
It's close to it could be considered actually
like Zane's Sex Chronicles on that level.
Now Zane, and I told this to Eris, and yes, on BAM one day we will be going through a Zane Sex Chronicle episode, And the reason why is because me and Eris have talked about this. Only thing that is missing is you seeing the dick go inside of the vagina.
Man.
It is. Look, Chris, you know it.
I've seen a couple episodes. I'm like,
good. It is that
Yo.
good. They actually look like they're having sex.
Thank you. And my man from there in that show, he's in Snowfall, and it throws me off because I'm like, I just seen you in that. You were literally like you were on some West Coast production, fucking the shit out of a chick in Zane Sex Chronicles. Now you in Snowfall. That throws me off a little bit. Oh
man, you done came up. Well, making it.
Oh, he's great in Snowfall. I love him, man. He's like that. He's like that black uncle in your family that's just cool as shit. Smoke weed and shit. God. He's just cool as hell. But
I haven't seen. You know what? I haven't seen Snowfall. I seen a couple of episodes of the first season. I haven't seen the second.
It's great all around.
And if I did, it's on the third season right now, isn't it?
It's about to get a fourth season.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, cool.
But anyways, so Tyler...
Cool. I thought the first... What I seen was pretty good. You know what I mean?
So you got the Tron movies, right? But on the other end of the spectrum, Tyler, when it comes to sex scenes, specifically with Acrimony, if we're going to keep it on that one, right?
Oh,
There's
God.
nothing titillating about it. It's just like, this is the most vanilla-ass shit I have ever seen in my life.
I think, here's an unfair thing that's really attached to Tyler, that everything he does is Christian. Yeah, there is going to be like Christian background to it because let's just be real, about 98% of black, well, not 98%, but a big chunk of the audience is religious in some type of way.
Yeah.
So while it may seem like, ooh, people get it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Oh, man, what do you got to do? So they always try to attach that to him. And everything he does, and I think even with the sex scenes, they say, well, he's a Christian director. When the fuck do he direct a Christian movie? How the fuck are any of this shit Christian? Look, here's the thing.
To be fair, I'm guessing because his early movies threw in Cicely Tyson for those old black lady words of wisdoms and shit. So
Yeah, here's the thing, Chris. All right. Okay. We're DMV people. We both grew up in the church.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember Deron Cloud?
Yep.
Deron Cloud here in the DMV area was a preacher that ended up having like some problems later on. I don't know. I think it was like financial problems, and he was arrested or some stupid shit. I don't know. I don't want to be telling stories I don't know all about.
Was Deron going to fucking sue our ass or something?
No, I just don't like putting shit out there like that. Then here come one of his followers or his cousin, and look, nigga.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway,
fair enough.
Anyway, the thing he put out a stage play called The Boyfriend Girlfriend Thing. Do you fucking remember that?
You said the boyfriend girlfriend what?
The boyfriend girlfriend thing.
I vaguely remember it. Vaguely.
Okay, Chris. Mm-hmm. It was this. Basically, a dude and a girl going out with each other. They're having a good time. They're dating. Ooh, scandalous. They're having unprotected sex, and it's all good. He makes her have an abortion, and then there's fighting, and then somehow this is the devil, and somebody, you know what I'm saying, they go to hell. So, I don't remember the last part of that play, but everybody was like, oh, my God. And it was like, this is the most dangerous play in the world. Or whatever. That bullshit, right?
The shit did you hear on 92Q, like, the boyfriend-girlfriend thing is going to be stimulating.
It's like this whole play would change your life. Nobody admitted it to you. Now, here's the thing. I have always...
Oh, The Soul Factory, Deron Cloud, son of a bitch. I know him now.
Yep. Like I said, you know exactly who I'm talking about.
I saw the picture. I was like, oh, that dude. Okay, yeah, I remember now. Yep.
Remember, he had a bunch of those plays that were kind of like, ooh, risque to say in the church.
Yeah.
Meaning that all they said was the word damn and hell. Mm-hmm. They ain't say fuck. They ain't say shit. They talked about smoking reefer, which is funny because they made reefer seem like crack cocaine.
I mean, look, I got a paddle in that full gospel for saying hell. That should tell you something right there.
Ooh. So here's the thing. paddling. Oh my god. You know what? I hate
Corporal
paddling.
punishment, people. That happened.
Hey, look, I hate paddling for two reasons. Number one, my parents only do that shit. And number two, you don't know how many fetishes that started with some motherfuckers.
You know what? I have to think that there was some chick that got peddlers at Full Gospel that turned that into a fetish of some kind. Had to.
Yeah. Then you gotta look. I'm looking at the audience. I'm looking at y'all motherfuckers. I've read motherfucking Doges, nigga. I know how motherfucking nefarious.
Can you imagine you're paddling somebody that's like in like 6th grade and the chick gets off on that shit and you're like, okay.
Oh my god.
It's like, oh my god, bring out the Bible.
No, to say you do this. No. All you don't even need to say get off. That's too nasty. All you have to say is like hit her, and you just see like the blush, like the anime blushing. It's like,
It's like, get the Bible.
Because it's bad enough. It's bad enough, us millennials. I can't take millennials getting choked seriously ever. I was watching Doom Patrol, and a homegirl was getting choked out by the motherfucking one of the orderlies. He was choking her, and I was just thinking in my mind, because I know she's like 29. I'm like, she's a millennial. She's probably like, do it harder.
But anyways, back to the pastor. Back to the pastor.
Real quick.
Uh-huh.
Favorite choking joke of all time. Roger or the American Dad. Yeah, can I get a little? Can I get like? He's like, yeah, I like to get I'm trying to get a new turtleneck. Can I get a medium? Actually, can I get a small medium? I just like to be choked a little bit by the turtleneck. Hate to be that look. Hate to be that person. I get you, Roger.
I understand your pain. I understand it completely.
So, yeah, but Tyler Perry. Like, all right, I wanted this motherfucking movie, actually. Let's get into this motherfucker. This Acrimony starts off basically with a woman who has been stalking her ex-husband at this point, and she's been trying to get money from this motherfucker. Now, the brilliance of framing, Chris. Mm-hmm. This is why Tyler Perry is a fucking genius to me. Mm-hmm. All the trailers made it up, so we were going to be on Taraji's side.
Look, I ain't gonna lie, man. My dick got a little hard seeing Angry Taraji. I was like, God damn.
Angry Taraji. Look, all right, Angry Taraji for me. I can't, because she looks like every other. Because every girl.
She look DC. She is from DC, so she got that vibe to her.
She has an oxen heel face.
Yes, she does. She really does. And I know most audience are gonna be like, "What's an oxen hill face?" Just look it up and you'll know. You'll understand.
Yeah, you know, like, come on, man. Like, all right, good example. Her and even though they say she's from Laurel or some shit, but they got the same face. Her and Black China have the same face, the same angry face. That's an angry yellow person face.
It's the resting bitch face. It's like, oh, well.
It's not even resting bitch, man. It's just resting. Normal. Normal.
Oh my god, man.
You know how look. I don't understand this. Why some light-skinned girls why y'all always look mad? Who did it?
Look. All I'm saying is that vibe that she gave off smoking that vibe that she gave off smoking that cigarette while she's talking shit about the dude. I was like, I'm a bit turned on by this a little bit. All right.
This is strange. I'm a half mass, but she's basically going down like, where should I start? Maybe let's start at the beginning. And when they were in love in the beginning, all the way 18 years ago, they were both out of college. You know, meet cute, bump into each other, and you know what, Chris? Let's back it up just a little bit. Neither of those motherfuckers looked.
I mean, maybe
again. So, let's get him and let's get her. Those are the first people you saw, Tyler. There's 16 more. Yeah, I don't need that. Let's just get those two. What? Sure. Are you in a rush, Tyler? Nah. Just challenging myself.
Mm-hmm. Good on you, Tyler. All I'm saying is this, right?
He was challenging himself, man. Yo, how many days did he do this movie?
You know what, man? I think he said he filmed this in like 3 weeks or some shit like that, I believe.
I think it was 3 weeks. This was the first but he made like here's the thing. He made all of his movies kind of fast anyway.
I mean, now granted, here's the thing. The only reason why I didn't trip off of the Fall from Grace thing and some of his stuff is that he has his own studio, which means he has all the shit right there. So there's no waiting in between. And people forget too, like, I know it's an action movie, but I remember Kevin Smith saying when he did Live Free or Die Hard, there were times where there would be 2 days straight they didn't do shit. Nothing.
It was downtime.
Downtime. And I don't think with Tyler there's downtime to where they're wasting a day of not doing anything.
Yeah, every day they're doing so. I can respect that actually. It's your own studio.
Yeah.
Get the shit moving.
The fact that he was able to get Taraji, like, hey, Taraji, you got some time in between movies? All right, bet. Come over here and film this movie.
You know what? Tyler Perry has the single biggest studio in America.
Yeah.
That is nothing to shake your. That's not to be taken lightly.
Yeah.
That isn't. But anyway.
Oh,
so
8 days. My bad. He filmed that shit in 8 days.
8 days?
Jesus Christ.
God, nigga, who was chasing you?
I gotta be real. That movie looks a hell of a lot better than The Fall from Grace.
Fall from Grace. Look. That's the same. I think the film quality.
Film quality in Acrimony was better than Fall from Grace. I know it's Netflix. That's fine, but it's like.
There was a real. You know why I'm not mad at it, and that is successful. And I'm not mad at it for one reason, because that would go straight to Lifetime.
Yeah, it was a Lifetime.
That's a Lifetime movie.
That is a Lifetime movie.
This is the reason why I liked it. It was a Lifetime movie.
Netflix paid him so much money, like, hey, just give us a Lifetime movie. All right, cool.
Yeah, that nigga, look, he has a deal with them, right? Keep it coming. He wants to throw.
Hey, really? To be fair, you know what's funny? So when I was telling you about the list, right? So 2010 only had like 10 total black movies, right? Well, no, actually, no, less than that, 8 black movies. The past 3 years, that shit has like quadrupled. It's to the point to where we got like 20 black movies, some that hit Netflix, some that hit theaters, some that were directed. Like it's like Renaissance and shit. So now it's like.
It is kind of, it is.
It's crazy.
It truly is.
But
and
like,
Will Packer and Tyler Perry both need to be thanked for that.
Yeah, but Acrimony, though, it's just like, 8 days, and it's like, look, I think Taraji was really the only big name person on this movie.
Yes, she was. Everybody else I didn't recognize at all.
Everybody else has either been in one of his TV shows, or they've had bit roles in maybe some other stuff. That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is this, her character, first off, those were her sisters, right?
Yeah, her sisters told him, don't marry him.
Don't marry that broke nigga.
And she married that broke nigga. And they both lived in an RV. Here's the fun part. They lived in an RV, but they were happy.
What was weird about it is that she ended up in, getting her mom's house and stuff, right? What was weird about it is that dude cheated on her, and I was like, okay, that happens and stuff like that. I'm not saying you gotta take it back.
No. This is what happened. You forgot. This is what happened. That never happened. What happened was she found out he was cheating on her while they were still living in an RV.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Decides to hop in her fucking Jeep.
Damn, I'm like,
steering wheel pierces her in her damn motherfucking stomach. She can't have kids no more.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's a
crossover right there.
Hey man, look. The steering wheel decide to pluck off your hymen. I'm sorry, that sucks, baby. But is it a fair balance? Like, come on, he lost his fucking home. He stayed with you. You both worked it out, and y'all stayed together, and then y'all lived together, and then you realize something, that your husband has a fucking dream, and you have no patience for a dream. Here's the funny thing. And this is where the argument started. There are some women that can be patient and see their husband is working and they're trying to actually do something on the side to do something bigger. And they try their best to hang on to them, they do whatever. And yeah, it's hard. It's hard doing that shit. My wife's doing it with me. So
but you're
it's hard.
Actually working.
But he was too.
Yeah, that's true.
And which was real funny because he ended up working at the same like a little delivery service where his family where her family worked at. Yeah. And this motherfucker was diesel as shit, young, to be a motherfucker. I'm like, real talk, Taraji, real talk. I know the nigga has a basic ass job and he's doing this and that. He's still trying to build a battery that does something that we don't know because Tyler Perry doesn't know how to write shit like that.
It's a magic battery, dude. That's what it was.
A magic battery. Here's the thing. I'm not saying that it can't exist. Why? What? You could have made it something else, Tyler. You could have did something else, but you know what? Whatever. Me and my wife get in fights about this. She was like, well, why does it have to tell you that, D? Look, I'm not saying you got to explain to me what it is, but it's like, okay.
Where are we going with this?
Wait a minute. Where did you get the materials to even build this thing?
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We let it go.
You let it go. So some women have the patience. Some women just don't got it. But I think what this one was an example of a woman that was waiting on it and waiting on it and waiting on it.
She pulled all her money and resources. It's like, God damn.
And finally, and yeah, you get it. And just to be honest, everybody was on Taraji's side. I felt bad for the brother. Like, hey, man, I don't know how you going to do this one, man. If you still cheated on the bitch, where is it now? See, what I'm saying was you still cheat on her because I'm still going off of what happened on the motherfucking previews.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so when does the money come in and when does he fuck her over? So the day comes. He gets to do it. He gets to have a presentation for it. And he has to be somewhere else at his other job or he's going to get fired. Well, guess what? He said, fuck it, I'm going for my dream. He goes for his dream. And guess what? He gets fired. And when they offered him the money, the motherfucker heard the number and said, no.
I know my worth.
I don't know my worth. It's more than that. Now, people got mad at this. I don't get mad at that.
I respect it. You know your worth.
There are some things in life where you know that thing, yeah, you're going to give me $18 million for it. I know it's worth $2 billion.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's worth. And until I can get it to be that's worth, you're not going to see a penny of it. So no. You're going to have to raise that goddamn price, motherfucker.
The price of the brick went up.
You're going to have to now. And he said no to the offer. And it was a, here's the thing about, another thing I can say about Tyler Perry movies. The acting sometimes is very good.
Oh, let's be real.
In this scene, she's sitting down there with the cigarette in her mouth. I'm like, yo, dog.
That's real.
She's about to unhinge her jaw and eat you alive, brother.
Bro. It's not even that. It's great because it's not Taraji. It's all her sisters. And the guy, and look, here's how great it is, right? The guys are smart enough not to say shit. They're just letting the girls like, just go at it. I ain't saying shit. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Not saying anything. Don't help them.
Just say, man, they some bitches, man. I was there. I would have shut the fuck up.
Shut up. Don't say anything.
Let the women do their fucking work.
Because they had to look like, they had the look of, oh, you fucked up. You done, dog. Have fun.
You ever see hyenas eat, nigga? The women go first, then the men. I don't know. Look, I don't know if that's a thing, but it might be.
All I know is the boyfriends were looking at him like, man, R.I.P. your life, dog. You done.
Yo, and I felt, and homie, it was the light-skinned brother. He walked up to us like, and it was because he was like this. He's like, get out. Get out. Like I said, give it up to Taraji. She acted her fucking ass off for that scene. And here go the brother though. Come on, hey yo, hey man, come on man, come on, man, let's go, bro. No, I ain't kick you out, man. I understand, man. That's they rule, bro. I'm sorry.
Here's the thing. You know who I felt bad for? The guy that he had to be that guy that usually in the movies, right? The next guy that comes into the woman's life, he's building her up, right? Tyler decided, you know what? Fuck that. We're gonna go opposite. We're gonna give you a guy who clearly is a 1 minute man because he's all like, and I'm like, oh boy. Oh God, no.
I know. It did. Actually, and we talked shit about his sex scenes before, but it was perfect for this one. Because you remember the other one where they got the shot where he's on top of her, all rocking her, and she's just looking into dead space. Man. She's like, that's the one thing I miss about him. Because he knew all my spots. He knew this. He knew that. I'm so sorry for you just not doing it for me. I'm like, yo!
But yo, that's the thing. It's just like it felt like he was. I really feel dude was trying.
You want to know the best part about that, Chris? Chris, real talk. Mm-hmm. The best part about it, I guarantee his dick was bigger than homies. I guarantee you.
Here's the thing.
I guarantee you. The Rock was like, "Oh, you bigger? Oh, we gonna have fun." 5 minutes later, that is it.
But I got a feeling.
Ow.
I got the vibe that he's one of those dudes that tried too hard. Like, man, she said, I guess I gotta put it on her, and I'm like, no, dude, like that no.
Here with sensitivity.
And it didn't go the way it went in his head. It clearly didn't.
No.
Like, that dead look on her, I was like, oh, you fucked up. Oh God. Ooh, yeah.
Oh man, well, that is wild because what happened to her husband? Well, this nigga, he's out in the cold. He's homeless and he runs into a woman that he knows that tried to help him out the first time to get this anyway. To get things. She's like, let me help you out.
Same chick that he fucked years ago too, by the way.
Years ago. And she's like, let me help you out. Now, here's the funny thing. Okay, she just so happens to have that job. Mm-hmm. But they both were at college together. So, okay, kinda. But just so happens she there. Whatever. You know why I'm going to say whatever, Chris? Mm-hmm. I'm going to be real. I'm not afraid to say it. I think that's a beautiful love story.
It is.
I think that's
love. But here's the thing. It sucks because at the moment, because I think before that moment happened, right, when he got the deal, because basically he got a multi-million-dollar deal, like a huge deal, right, and he basically gets to basically keep the rights to his property essentially. So I'm like, oh shit, he's on the come up. So here's the thing. Here's
the thing. That, and I mean this to every black person. If you fight for that, it's beautiful when you get it. That is not science fiction. That happens.
That's real.
That is real. You fight to get your property to be under your name, and that is yours. Yes, they can distribute it and do all the rest of this shit, but at the end of the day, all the worth is yours. Mm-hmm. That is not science fiction, my black people. We can fucking do that.
Here's the kicker. When he goes to her to try to reconcile, and she pushes back on it, and it sucks because it's like that was the moment they really, like, if this was a regular Hollywood movie, that would have been the moment where it would have been the happy ending. That would have been the happy ending.
That would have been a great ending, wouldn't it? He tells her all this, like, wait a minute, you got that? Like, baby, we did it. And they hug each other.
Well, actually, time out, D. No. Hollywood ending would have been, she would have accepted it, but she would have played hard to get, and then we get like the Coming to America. He's on the metro or some shit, and then he was like do something like that. So you got to extend it out a little bit because at this point in the movie, we're already.
Hey, Chris, if we're gonna do that, you gotta have some neo soul playing when they get together.
and rain. Taraji's in the rain. They're in the rain.
Yeah, they're in the rain.
You got to. That's how it would have ended.
All of a sudden, they're not in Georgia no more. They're like in New York City.
No, L.A. No, they're in L.A.
L.A. There you go, L.A. Better.
Yeah, the dude been like, but baby, I know why I wasted time all these years for my dream, but I got it. You got to believe me, man. I want to have kids with you. It's like, but I can't have kids. We'll adopt. We'll do something.
Go have a ranch.
Shit would have ended with them in fucking like Rio and they got a fucking huge ass mansion and shit.
Fuck that. No, Chris, you're doing it wrong. We just show like, I don't know, random shots of Georgia. There it was. Africa. I couldn't believe my eyes.
All of a sudden, random 3-year-old kid running around, both of them two like, when the fuck did this happen? Did she have a kid? And then all of a sudden we find out with this millions of dollars, he finally manages to make sure that she can get pregnant. All of a sudden, it's like, all right, I guess.
Nigga, T-Boz in the fucking dashiki because they're going to Africa, you see.
Sorry, man. That dude could have fucking took a bus to fucking Washington, D.C. and been fine. This nigga said, I'm going to go to fucking Africa.
I want to go to Africa. Nigga, you could have just went to, you could have went to Charlotte and be like, yo, it's more.
It's black people, man. It's crazy.
Oh, my God. This nigga chose Africa.
But this movie, Taraji literally looks at him in his face like, nah, nigga, fuck them flowers. Fuck you.
I don't want your flowers. I don't want this. All right. Well, anyway, just to let you know, I paid off your mama's house.
And here's $10 million on top of that.
Here's $10 million on top of that. So not only did he pay her back what he took from her, he tripled it.
Bought the house, gave it to her with the lease in her name, and $10 million on top of it. That's how ballin' he is. And he gave the smoothest of apologies, like, I'm so sorry I hurt you deeply, and yeah, you have a nice life.
Yeah, it's the truth.
And she looks so stuck, like,
shit. Y'all, and him being real clear, what did he fucking do wrong, Chris?
He did
nothing, right?
He did the most Christian apology, like, I am so sorry.
I mean, smooth, bruh. He did nothing wrong.
Not even backhanded. It was just like, I'm sorry. I know I hurt you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but even backhanded, wasn't the asshole way of saying it. She go home, tell her sisters. Her sister's like, get the fuck out of here.
And this is where the light bulb clicks in.
Movie. Hold on, Chris. The best line of the movie. The yellow nigga I talked about. Man, I knew something was special with him, man. I knew it. I knew that brother had something.
I like how his girlfriend.
That right there to me. Yeah, I know. That right there to me was vindication right there. There's that one person in the group that like, I liked him, man. He was cool as shit. And then when that person has a come up, you're like, I fucking knew it. That nigga a beast.
Like,
I knew it.
Girlfriend looked at him like, nigga, what? You dare go against the council?
You dare go against gay? Yeah, it was like, yeah, that nigga was awesome. Y'all hated him.
I didn't hate him. I mean, he fucked up, but, people fuck up. What do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do? New boyfriend. So, you want to go to Applebee's?
Bruh. The audacity. First off, dog, you gave her the most horrible sex. She's already on the cliff edge, and you really gonna bring up like, hey, so we gonna go out tonight? I'm like, oh, dude, no.
Yo, man, you not hitting, look, dog.
Go home and jerk off. Just don't do it.
You can't hit, right now, you can't hit the G spot if it was on on a broad side of a barn and you had a fucking bazooka. You could have hit none of her spots, nigga. How the fuck, yo?
You would have been better off just kissing her on You've been better off just kissing her on the cheek and saying, have a nice life and bouncing.
All right, people guys, I see y'all later, man. Y'all some good folk, man. I hope y'all be good, man. Be good. Hope to see you around, man. Till I don't wish you no harm. I see you on the street. I say what's up. You know what I mean? See y'all later.
This
Peace.
dude had the
Peace.
audacity to be like, yo, babe, let's do something. I'm like, oh, God, no. Oh, no.
Yo, I am actually surprised Taraji didn't just immediately clothesline the living shit out of
I
him.
mean, she did verbally clothesline him with that whole until you do right by me, you know, 2-finger pointing at him and shit. So, you know.
Yeah, because usually that will get him hard, man. In this case, all right, I have to find another girlfriend. Cool. All right, let's
I
be
just
real.
like how she went in on her sisters like, I shouldn't have fucking listened to you. No shit, Taraji. No shit.
All right, look. Here's the thing. They needed to hear it.
I mean, look, I get you want to listen to your
All of
family.
you hoes, all of you chicken heads were fucking wrong. So guess what? I'm going to dance in the end zone like I'm motherfucking AB on this one. Y'all deserve that shit.
She read them for filth, and I'm just sitting back like, yeah. And the thing of it is, you might be sitting up to saying, but guys, you're wrong. But you gotta understand, when you look at the beginning of the movie when they were in college, they fucking never liked his ass because he was just he was a broke boy. And I was like, God damn, like, he's a nice dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know.
Here's the thing. There are two types of women. Either you're working or you're working on something.
Yeah.
And a lot of there was the girls. Certain women just really like their men to work their ass off so they can get whatever they want, shit like that. Yeah. Whatever. I'm not even about to even do that shit right now. But what really kills me is I hate women that have that
busy work with something. I'm like,
yeah, you gotta be working on stuff.
Your man is burning yourself out working three
jobs.
I'm
sorry. That nigga got free time and he ain't fucking you or working.
I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm at a point where I was like,
look, that mentality, yo.
I'm one of those people where I was like, look, I know people that work like 3 jobs and they own a house. And man, I own a house, but I'm like, but dude, you're working 3 fucking jobs. I'm sorry, I don't want to burn myself out just to say I got a house. No.
You only shit. Your people skills on 0.
Hey man, you want to come out tonight? Nah, man, I gotta work. I'm like, God damn, you work all the time.
I'm like, you always working and shit. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I have, by my account, all my people are from the Midwest and South Carolina. So we have like no desire to do anything that ain't mandatory. You know?
I mean, but this dude, like, and so to me, it's like, when she read him, I was like, yeah, she
went on that nigga. I felt bad for him. I felt bad for him. You know, I'm with you. I feel bad for the boyfriend.
Yeah. You know, and the thing of it is, like, and to me, I will say this, as an audience member watching it, you do get a little bit, like you said, we're feeling for Taraji because it's the frustration in a way, because it's like, come on, man, get something with this, and it's like, fuck, you know, and, you know.
But the thing kills me is that, okay, now you're going to go on this murder tip, and I'm sitting there like, okay, Taraji, yeah, you lost.
Take the L. No, whoa, D. Hold on, no. We didn't think about the fact that she rolled up there like fucking Cookie from damn Empire with that lingerie on underneath the fur coat. Look. If I'm that dude, I'm just like, do I risk it tonight? Do I really risk it, even though I just proposed to said chick to help me out?
Oh yeah. It gets even better because you roll up that nigga house like she about to do some shit.
He just proposed.
Yeah, just proposed. And
Big
on top
rock
of that,
too. On top of that, that's the fucked up part.
Oh yeah. Then we also mentioned that my nigga shot the club up too.
Big ass rock. Yeah, shot the club up. I'm like, man, that's a double whammy right there, man.
So Taraji, if I can say this, and this is probably the most accurate way of describing what happened. I'm gonna take you back to D's poster on his wall, right? This dude played for the Supersonics named Mike Cage, right? Mm-hmm. He was like, right? And ducking over top of him was Scottie Pippen. That's it. Guess who you are in this? If you said Scottie Pippen, you was not listening to me because, woo, you just got ducked on.
And it wasn't even like on purpose. It was just like look, again, Taraji rolling that lingerie, I'm like, God damn, do I risk it? I just proposed. Shit. Maybe I can get a three-way in my
That's
head.
my ex-wife. Of course I'm going to, look, Chris, that's my ex-wife. Of course I'm going to have some type of feelings for my ex-wife. I used to bang her for 18 years.
I mean, me personally, D, if I'm dude in that situation, I'm like, how can I maneuver a three-way?
There you go again, trying to do science fiction moves, nigga. You threatening, they ain't going to happen.
Hey, look, again, that's me trying to do science fiction movies. Like, I wonder if I can get this popping.
No, you said it wrong. D, this is the Tyler Perry universe.
It's all science fiction.
So,
You know what? That's ironic considering Tyler Perry, after he did this cameo, his illustrious cameo appearance in Star Trek, I want to do a science fiction movie. I'm like, but you already are doing this. Tyler, what are you talking about?
man, you better let him make science fiction.
Here's the shitty part, D. He'll make an actual like bootleg Star Trek that will actually be real science, and I'll be sitting there stuck like, son of a bitch, he actually got Neil deGrasse to fucking be the science person for this show. God damn it.
It'd be cool if he had some like a little thing like that, you know, had like a science show.
Like a Better Homeboys from Outer Space or some shit.
There you go. There you saying shit that should happen.
I swear to God, if that fucking shit happens, I have no power in that, but feel free, guys, if you see me in real life, to kick me in the nuts if it happens. Just saying.
Brought Bad Homeboys out of space.
It's like, I hate you, Chris.
So the rest of the movie basically is her on a murdering spree.
Well, more like a stalking spree.
More like a stalking spree. Like,
leaving serial killer notes cut up from magazines and shit with letters, and I'm like, God damn.
I'm surprised. Look, she did all the cliches, the motherfucking lipstick on the mirror type bullshit.
Can I be real? I wish that it turned into Hand That Rocks the Cradle, where she like attempted to like, you know what, Robert, I found Jesus, I want to help you guys out with your baby. And they all of a sudden like, you know what, we could trust her. We'll trust her with the kid. And she does some like Rebecca De Mornay shit. I wish that he went in that territory. I really wish he did that.
Oh man, but we need a motherfucking slave that lives in a motherfucking attic. That's what the fuck Ernie Hudson was.
Yep.
A slave. Yes, he was fucking retarded. But he was a slave.
Oh man, I'd like look. Let me tell you something.
Party get me. I say it's where I get my when I act like a slave. When I do my little slave acting, everybody asks me, "Where you get it from, D?" I get it from Ernie Hudson and Head of Rocks the Cradle when Rebecca in the morning was kissing that nigga on the neck. He was all like, "Oh, oh."
Now, you know what? I will say this though. Taraji's character.
Oh God, that nigga. Yo, Ernie is still sweating from that movie.
Really
Come
is.
on. Yo, that nigga was on some Patrick Ewing shit in that movie, man. Woo.
Bruh, let me tell you something. Taraji's character, again, if we're talking to work of science fiction, this chick rolls into a bridal shop and puts acid on a dress. And it was like, you know what, we're going to put you in counseling. And I'm like, what?
Counseling?
That's jail time in real life, man. That's like, your ass going to jail.
Oh, man, Tyler Perry over here trying to tell us what illegal shit is. Have any of you motherfuckers seen Acrimony? They would have locked up Taraji the second she did any of that shit.
Because the restraining order, up to that point, it was like, okay, yeah, the restraining order, that's legit, right? That's legit.
That's like, legit. Yeah. Stay the fuck away from me, bitch.
Yeah, but when she destroyed that wedding dress, I'm like, that's like jail time. I say 6 months at least. Shit. Like, not even that. They was like, nah, we're going to put you in the court-ordered counseling. And I'm like, okay.
Yo, you lost. You lose.
Lucky he did.
Taster.
It's like, all of a sudden, Taraji's like, did you just assume my gender? Nah, but it's like, all of a sudden, they're having their honeymoon. Robert and Diana. Somehow, Taraji just ninja'd onto that fucking boat.
So,
don't know how.
So, Chris, I was going to ask you that. So, did she just, like, sleep in a box? Or... Hey, Chris, shut up. You're never going to make it through this thing if you keep on talking. Shut up. Did she like stow away? Did she like stow away I really, you know what I really thought?
She stowed away in the cabin, and all of a sudden there's a deleted scene where she has like 8 Vienna sausage cans surrounding her because she staked out.
Yes.
Because she staked out inside the boat waiting for them to come on. Like, they'll come on this boat eventually. They gotta fucking get on the boat.
Yo, I was just going to say that. How long did she wait? How long? No. Hold on. Okay, I'm willing to accept it, but Chris, I got to know, how did she know that they were going to take a trip and that they would have to use a fucking boat? Not only that, she would have to know what hotel they're staying at, all the rest. You see what I'm saying? The level, like, when you sit and think, you get on me all the time, but hey, D, it ain't that damn serious. It's just Avengers, nigga. This is what I'm talking about. I think of shit like this every now and then. Even with the movies I like, and I like this movie, and I still think to myself, okay, do you have any idea what she had to do to even get in that position?
I really feel she staked out inside the boat.
How long did she stay on the boat?
That's what I said.
How long was she on that boat?
She had 8 Vienna sausage cans surrounding her, Twizzlers, 2 bottles of fucking Perrier water.
She's small. She can do that shit. You know what I mean? You know. And what really saved her was the initial time they turned on the boat's engine, where, you know, we hear the she immediately farts like, oh my God, I was holding that in for so long. I didn't know there was anybody in.
Make my move. No, she.
Oh my God.
I mean,
hold on. I just imagine now. See, this is what happens when they think so hard. I just imagine now, Taraji. She got the motherfucking clothes. She got the cloak from Metal Gear Solid. And she just like crouches in the corner and just waits.
It's like one of the people happened to see her, but then all of a sudden when she crouches, must have been something I saw. All right.
What was that? What was that noise?
Whose footprints are these?
How's it like? Anyway. But so because Taraji P. Henson is also a descendant of Tori Hanzo, she did just her way out of that motherfucker. Now, what did she do to the wife?
So what she did was she held the wife at gunpoint.
Yeah, all right, yeah, she held her.
And that's when Rod rolls up in there and was like, "Melinda, what are you doing?" And she's like going on a fucking rant, and all of a sudden. I think she shoots Rob in the shoulder, and that's when Rob runs away. And then that's when she misses a couple of times, and then she fucking hits him in the I think she nicks him on the side near his stomach area. She didn't like hit him, but it like nicked him on the side, so he's bleeding on his shoulder and the side. That's when she was like, "Oh, I ran out of bullets. It's axe time, baby!" And yeah, and they go into the water and. The anchor was around her leg, and I'm like, so you didn't notice the anchor around your leg, Taraji? All right, cool.
I gotta be honest with you. You could have done it a better way. It could have been a better way.
You know what? That was the most 80s death right there.
No.
That's some Lethal Weapon shit.
That was a lifetime death right there.
Lifetime wouldn't have showed her.
Melinda Roberts wanted everything from her ex-husband, so she chose to take his yacht. But did the yacht take her? A Lifetime movie special.
Except Lifetime wouldn't have made...
Lifetime movie special. A boat for Melinda.
Except Lifetime wouldn't have did what Tyler Perry did, and still, even in death, Taraji looks all beautiful underwater, and I'm like, how? No. That's the only time of all the shit we looking at Tyler. So Tyler, you want to explain something? All of a sudden, Tyler says, the reason why. Oh my God, Tyler's talking to everybody. Everybody said the reason why I had her look like that was because there was always a beautiful woman there.
And when she stopped seeing herself as a beautiful woman, that's when it all broke down. She couldn't, if she saw herself as a beautiful woman, she would have the courage to step out. She would have the courage to know that she have lost. She would have the courage to know that there's another day. And that's the reflection that we see at the end. Underneath there was a good woman. There was a beautiful woman. She just didn't see herself that.
But D, here's the thing.
Hold on. So Tyler, what was the battery actually? What was the battery?
Tyler Perry is just like, oh dear God, I had something profound, and then you asked me that.
I actually said something profound, nigga. That really wasn't that damn profound. It wasn't that damn deep, man. Because that's some shitty. Because that's some shitty symbolism. You gonna tell me that, nigga?
No, but here's the thing.
That makes.
Here's my fucked up canon in my head, right? She dies, right? Meanwhile, we get to the top, and Robert is like bleeding out, and I'm like, so is he dead or nah? Like, damn, like did he bleed out? Like they're all tending to him. I'm like, so did the ambulance come? What's up? Is he dead? I don't know.
Did the baby live? Come on now. Well, I think we all know, Harris. Well, I mean, not Harris. I think we all know, Chris. They all died.
All of a sudden we find out this is like a Taraji's deranged dream when she's talking to a counselor and shit. Like, that was a wonderful story there, Melinda. Is that how you think it ends in your head? Yes, I do. I hate the motherfucker.
I hate that motherfucker so much. But whatever. So I'm moving over to Texas. I'm getting the fuck away from my sisters. I'm going to be all by myself. So this has been a good 3 weeks, Doctor. You know what? You should make that a book. Nah, that's some Tyler Perry shit.
Man, look, if the ending of the movie is Melinda selling a book because of her shit, I would laugh.
I'm sorry, is that her name, Melinda?
Yeah, that's her name. That's Melinda. Her name was Melinda.
Really?
Yep.
God, I know this movie well, and I don't know this movie.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I said Taraji is the most well known. Actually, Danielle Nicolette is probably like the second most well known. She's old girl from The Flash, Joe West's girlfriend / new wife.
Yeah, I forgot she wasn't. Yeah, I forgot she wasn't in the movie.
To be fair, it was funny too because she plays like the friend of the family, and she's just looking around like, okay, guys, I didn't know this was this chaotic. God damn, like, what the fuck?
Yeah. This movie was wild. You know what the thing that kills me though, Chris? I don't understand why people still why do people just still think this movie is bad? I mean, it's fun. Look at this shit.
It's one of those like because I remember somebody, I forgot who reviewed it. They basically said it was basically like Fatal Attraction. Black Fatal Attraction. And I was like, yeah, minus the, boiling of the bunny and shit, but which is funny because here's the thing. I think to your credit, I think there were people that genuinely came out of this movie enjoying it because Cinema Score, the average audience gave this shit an A-, which means they clearly had some fun with this fucking movie to a degree. They had to.
Here's the thing. I always tell this people about movies. Like my wife got mad at me when we was talking about Fall for Grace, and I was just like, "You're being so bad. These are all these backhanded compliments that you're giving a movie." Like, you gotta understand when you watching a shitty movie, there's a couple of notes that it has to hit for it to be just beautiful. Mm-hmm. And what Tyler Perry is doing is the best shit in the world because all of his shit that is great is like all these shits. These are trashy movies that are played straight, and because Tyler has enough money to afford these people, you get some good acting out of them, and then on top of that, they proceed to do some wild shit in these movies, and these movies are all terrible. The plot don't make sense. Something's wrong with the background. The direction is wrong. Continuity, that's not a thing. You like shit like that all goes flying out the window. And it's played straight like it's a good movie.
And that's the thing. It's like, I think that's probably why I've eased up on it. And look, us easing up on it isn't saying he should be let off the hook. Look, if he wants to do his thing and don't want to hire writers, that's fine. I think there's and my thing is this, right? I think the reason why I wish he hired writers because I feel he has good ideas that could turn his ideas into at least decent shows. Like I saw an episode of The Oval and I'm like, there could be a decent show out of this if he actually has somebody take the reins and write it, right? And it's like, I know it's getting the ratings because, where it's on, and that's fine, but it's like, it could be decent. It could be a knockoff of Scandal, and I'm fine with that, because come on. I mean, but it's like, it could be there, but you know what? Like you said, he knows his audience. It's like, what the fuck am I going to sit there and say? Clearly, he knows something I don't.
That's the thing, and that's the thing. Tyler knows his audience.
And he probably knows people like us. He knows people like us are going to watch it, and we're going to take the piss out of it and laugh. It's like, fuck, he knows. God damn it.
He has to know there's a segment of people like me, yes, like us, that we like these movies because we know they're going to be trash. We know they're going to be trash, but we know they're going to be acted well and all the rest of that shit, and it's done pretty good. And we know, and then there's the people that take shit way too seriously to me.
Well, I mean,
and the people that take, and that's the thing shit get me. The people that take it way too seriously to me is like, y'all need to grow the fuck up.
Can I be real? I know people that liked Medea's family reunion, right? Just, they loved it. They loved the seriousness of the scenes, right? But me and you, meanwhile, we love Lynn Whitfield and fucking old boy chamming it up on who's more eviler to her daughter more and shit. And I'm like, God damn, like... But we laugh at it because I'm like, this is the most mustache curly scene ever, and I love it.
I know. And the worst part about it, and the worst part about all this shit, when it comes to people just hammering it in, it's like, to me, you hate Tyler Perry. You hate what Tyler Perry stands for. Whether it's you don't like just the undertones of church in him, I guess. You think Madea truly is one of the worst things ever made by black people, or you just have a quality standard. I get that.
But we have so much, but I think but personally, we have so many options now in terms of content. It's like you can't be mad at Tyler because he does. It's not like he has a monopoly on shit anymore. It's like, fuck. If you think about it, now I forgot Omar Gooding has his TV show, a family TV show that's a comedy, and it's on season 7 on Bounce. And I completely forgot. Oh shit, Bounce TV is a black fucking channel. God damn, I forgot. And it's like, oh, okay. So it's like there's options. And it's like, look,
You do realize we have TV One, BET, OWN, Bounce. Not to mention not to mention a few websites have their own shows. Mm-hmm. There are so many. There's so
YouTube
much black.
has black kind of like, people doing up and coming black shows on YouTube and shit. It's a lot.
And let's not mention people like us who do podcasting, and let's not mention all the people that are actually on television on white shows, as we would say, white people shows, who are like either main stars or actually starring on network television. Yeah. All that heat praise that get thrown at motherfucking on Blackish is because it is on a major fucking network, and it's a black show. And there's so many different things.
And because of the success, he was able to spin it off into 2 shows. One day I like, another I'm like, yeah.
And here's the thing, I disagree with the quality people in this reason. Mm-hmm. I get why you hate Tyler Perry, because he's a big black studio and he needs to look better. He needs to do better. It needs to be better. I couldn't agree with you more, but this is where I disagree. Stop. We're dealing with a weird version of M. Night right now, and you know what you're getting with this motherfucker.
Also,
you know what you're getting. Look, you're asking because the thing that kills me about it is I get what you mean and all of that shit, but you do realize you're telling Jean-Claude Van Damme
not to do splits.
No, you're telling this motherfucker to play quarterback for the New York Jets. It ain't going to be what you want it to be. Trust me.
Now, here's the thing. Do I feel at some point down the line he'll open it up and have people write? Yes. I think eventually it'll get to that point.
I think he will. I think he definitely will. I think it's just right now he wants to have as much control over his studio.
He has a Nickelodeon show that I know for a fact. I guarantee Nickelodeon's like, nah, nigga, you ain't writing this shit, but we'll gladly, produce this shit for you, but we got our own writing people for this. And it's like, all right, cool, fine. All right.
Yeah. I look. Tyler has so much that he wants to keep his hands on too. And you know what? It's his right.
Yeah.
It's his right. So he's going to be like this for a while. It's going to be like this for a while, but I fully expect for him to not only just bring in a team of writers, but bring in more shit to his studio in general.
Mm-hmm.
Because he has a studio big enough to put, I wouldn't say CBS to sleep, but he can rock with any of the major studios right now.
You already know Marvel going to look at him like, hey, can we use a little bit of your studio for another movie, Tyler? Sure, no problem.
You know they are.
I mean, so Black Panther was the first step, so it's like, oh shit. All right.
I know. And look, I expect bigger movies, and I expect bigger movies and different types of movies to be doing that too. So my thing is, there's a lot. Tyler Perry in general is a heavy subject in general. He just really is. And he's going to be one of those people that's going to have that little type of mixed, reaction to anyway. Either one, it's like how some people see, it's like how some people see Michael Jackson as the greatest motherfucker of all time, all the rest of that shit, and the other half thinks he's a part of the Illuminati. It's just that's thing that's going to be the thing.
And as our resident MJ fan, DJ Sue, in that moment here is that he'll have the look on his face like, you niggas are fucking crazy. Illuminati? All right, cool. I guess.
Yeah, there are people out there. No, he know about it. He's like, these dumb motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Because the Illuminati shit goes into the whole thing about him being a pedophile, yada, yada, yada. So you're just going to have those people regardless, man. You're going to be polarizing regardless in that effect, and that's just him.
Also,
he's a superstar.
At some point, I feel Tyler is going to eventually get like, look, he got Phylicia Rashad in A Fall from Grace. I got a feeling and this is a bold one right here. You're going to laugh at this one. He's going to get, they call me Mr. Tibbs himself to be in one of his movies.
I don't think so.
You don't think he'll get Sidney Poitier?
No, I don't think so.
He'll get his daughter, though. Close enough.
But here's the thing. Check this out, though. I don't think it would happen.
Okay.
But I think we are incredibly close to it actually happening. I'm talking somebody on the level of a Forrest Whitaker, somebody on the level, and I mean it,
man.
Somebody on the level of a Denzel that's going to say, bet, Tyler. And this is not going to be like, we can't count The Rock in this because The Rock was on the upswing, but he was still low. And you can get The Rock easily in your movie.
I'm sorry. That cameo in Why Did I Get Married To, that felt like such a, I'm doing a favor for Tyler for that moment.
I know, right? But look, I really think he's going to get an A-list black person. I think he will. I really think he will.
Viola
and I
Davis?
think that the role, huh?
Viola.
I don't think. You know what? There are some people I just know it ain't gonna. Like Denzel, I just know he's not going to do it. But I wouldn't be surprised if you like somebody's talking like, yeah, man, you don't even know about it. See, that's where he wrong, man. And you obviously look at the back, you just see him take off a hood. You just see that lazy eye. See, you ain't from this side. You ain't from these streets like I am. I'm like, oh shit, Forrest Whitaker's here.
Or Octavia Butler, but then again, Octavia Butler, I don't know.
Octavia Butler would do it. Octavia would do it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. With everybody that's up there in that upper echelon, I think they all got the same thing. And no. And guess what? I would have blamed them. You like Tyler Perry, like, yo, I got a perfect thing for you, Denzel. No.
I mean, look, the sky's the limit at this point, because I'm just saying it's gonna be a situation where you just go sit back and it's like, all right, Tyler, let's see where this goes. Because he get a Denzel, he gonna act the fuck out of that movie. You know that.
Hey, look, now here's the redundant part about it, and I think I'm done. I think we're done with this podcast, but check this out. Here's the redundant part about that little scenario that I just said about Denzel saying no to Tyler Perry. See, there is a segment of people, and they're all in the same segment, that thinks that Denzel is a part of the Illuminati. There's another segment that thinks that Tyler Perry is a part of the Illuminati, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the argument that these same people, Illuminati, white people ruling them, whatever, white people don't want to keep us down, so they do shit to stop it happening. Those people all run in the same group. And it's like, D, why you pay attention to them? I'm sorry. I got relatives and I got friends who don't shut the fuck up. But, okay, they all run into the same group, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the fun part. And this is why I don't listen to none of them. Because there will be a story that will come out that Denzel said no to a Tyler Perry script. And those same people that say that Tyler's an Illuminati and that Denzel's an Illuminati, they will sit there who just vilify fucking Tyler Perry for dressing up like a woman and all the rest of this shit. How you make the black man look bad. All this venomous shit about him. They will sit there and say, see, that's why black people can't get along. Denzel needs to say yes to Tyler Perry because he's a black man. I'm sick of y'all.
I'm
sick of y'all.
I'll tell you what's funny. You know, we talk about box office and stuff. I find it funny that Acrimony, over the course of its box office run, it had ebbs and flows where it was at one point, the movie was consistently making money in the millions for like a solid 12 weeks in a row.
Wow.
And because the movie ended up topping out at like $43 million total, $43.5 million total. And when you look at the numbers, it's like, holy shit, like people really were like going. There was one point where it went up 91% and it made like 100,000. And this is like fucking 2 months after the movie came out.
Hold on. How much did the movie cost?
$20 million. And a bunch of that probably went to Taraji to get her on board.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Yeah, Taraji did ask for that, man. But nigga, that's woo, and all of that went back to Tyler.
46.4 worldwide because there was about 3 million people internationally that watched the movie. So I'm like, oh, okay.
No, I'm just gonna take just a quick guess. He probably made about six million in profit off that.
Yeah, because I think because for him to get 43.5 in America, half that probably did go back to him. If not a little bit more.
Because you got to think about, even if you subtract all the rest of that, that's 20-something million more. Then you got to take a good chunk of that goes into like other stuff you had to pay off. That's why I said about 16. I'm going to say about 16 to about maybe 13 million in profit. And to be honest with you, there's probably a little bit more even that, and that's not bad.
Yeah, TV deals and all that shit too. That's the other aspect of it. So.
That's why I said. That's why I said 13 million, just in case I'm not, subtracting shit right. But that you did all that and got that in profit, of course. Yeah. And that's why Fall from Grace is doing really, really good right now. Yeah,
Netflix, let's be real. Netflix gave him the money up front, so at this point, it's like, all right, fuck it, all right, cool, let's do this.
Numbers, like all you gotta wait for at that point is the numbers of views and shit like that.
Yeah, so
that is amazing. And so yeah,
this has been a hell of a way. This is a best like Valentine's Day shit ever. I think this is better than us doing The Room. To be honest, I love it.
Oh man, it was just fun talking about this shit, man. There's a lot. It's a lot of stuff too, man. So whatever.
But ladies, gentlemen, have a happy Valentine's Day. Go out there, have fun. And be nice to each other. If you're gonna argue, hopefully it ends in the passion of sex afterwards. Just saying.
Hopefully, or just throw a rock at him. Throw a rock at him. Hey, King, that got a rock thrown at him. Call the cops on her. That's funny. She wants to play that fucking game. Know your worth, my brother.
Know your worth, King.
Call the cops. You do not need that drama in your life. She hit you. You didn't hit her.
You're an independent.
Call the cops. Get these toxic bitches off the street.
You're an independent black man. You don't need to take her shit.
Don't get to that, my nigga. As far as BAM, there's a whole lot of other shit I'm doing. Like I said, this is actually the first BAM of the year, and I'm going to keep a promise. I'm going to put mine out as much as possible. A lot of these shits are going to be by myself, and if I do this shit correctly, it's going to be a little fun thing because I gotta see as how much movie clips I can take and shit like that, because you know how it is with using clips and shit. You know how they
YouTube is like, nah, nigga, you ain't gonna do shit.
Oh,
Get the fuck out of here.
But here's the thing I'm working around. The thing I'm working around is actually the fact that all the movies I'm doing, you can find on YouTube.
Sue me, I don't give a shit.
They're like, go ahead, try to swing at. Don't swing at the account. Don't swing at the account, because if I'm going down, go to Big Diesel 569. He has a whole movie up.
Start snitching, motherfuckers.
I will snitch on all you users, nigga. Shit, all you channels is going down, not just me.
Oh yeah. Also before we go, so D, the big question is over and under on the amount of people that's gonna click on this on YouTube. Be like, this isn't the full Acrimony movie.
5. Wow. Good solid 5. And one of them was gonna say this shit was whack. Shit's stupid, man. Fuck y'all.
And one of them will be Duke trolling us like, man, this shit was weak. But I love you guys.
Y'all niggas ass. See you next week.
Exactly. Oh man.
Alright, done.
Alright, catch you later.